Well, as you might know, these smart TV thingies over there are useful for a variety of things. Especially if you are a .NET developer, you can also run .NET code on them. For this, however, you need to enable the developer mode and you need to know the version of the operating system. And given that I recently unboxed such a TV for a client, I made a little video which first looks at the Q60c and then looks also at how to find the operating system version of any such TV, the Tizen version, and finally how to enable the developer mode on the 2023 or Tizen 7 version of the operating system. So, and let's cut into the package. We have it here. When you buy this TV, normally they will reseal it in the shop because they want you to see what is inside. And yes, here we have some instructions on how to properly unbox the thing. So now we open it and here we already see the actual TV in there. And this is usually a job for two people, where basically on every side a person grabs it and carries it out. And yes, here we have the stand, the two stand pieces. We take these to put it up later. Then here we have the bag with the remote control and with some other trinkets which we're going to tear down later. Some instructions on the assembly, which is also quite useful. And yes, there inside is already the actual TV. So, and here we have some styrofoam on the top. And then this is the actual TV, which to take out, of course, always is a bit sensitive. I mean, some people like to cut into the boxes here on the side, or you can carry it on the side. It's basically up to you. And now we've reached the point where it's very good to have access to a bed, because these TVs are kind of sensitive and it's just best if you put them on a bed like so and then you remove it with the help of a second person. It's ideal if you have two people working on it, or of course you can also cut into the box. And now, of course, here we see the feet and we have to install these feet. And practically they are going to be sliding inside of here somehow. But for this it is better if you stand it up, because otherwise it's a bit risky to do. Or, of course, you can also pull it back if you want to do it alone, because I know many of my viewers work alone a lot. You can pull it back like so that it is holding over the free air here, and then you can put it in also. As you see here, it's now hanging over in the free air, and now we can put in the second foot as well. Like here. It says left, right, but it doesn't say anything on the package. Which one is left and which one is right, they are the same. So this one goes here. And we are ready to erect the TV. So, and now it is time. You see here we have the remote control. At the bottom there is a pull tab which you have to pull out, and then we can start working with it. You see it's now pairing, and now we say hi, and now we take remote control and we basically just follow the steps on the screen. And you see here that you can select what you want. We don't want any of it. Now it is looking for a Wi-Fi. have to give the password, then we give a go, and now it's connecting. It takes a bit of time, you see. It's connected. Now we can do this here, but we can also skip it by pushing to the side. We can say later. We don't want it now. I pushed to this side to get away from it. Then we have to agree here. We have to say mint elfokatom. This is Hungarian. So we have to say yes, we agree to everything. Now we get the mandatory update. And we can of course skip that. We say later. We don't have any broadcast signal, and now we are ready to go. We say skip, and now we can hopefully start the TV. And yes, in practice it is recommended to perform an update, as you see here, before you start developing, just because it eliminates all kinds of problems and things. So you see here the update is being installed at the moment. This takes about 10 minutes all in all, but I only started the filming here for the fun of it. And now we can usually access the internet, which is important to find out the operating system version. And now we go to a specific website called J2i. As you see here, j2i.net/apps. Yes, sometimes this happens. Sadly, if this happens, then you have a problem. So now we go here, apps/user agent. You see here. And yes, typing on these things is a total pain. But now we go here. We say go, and now we see here Tizen 7.0, and here you see this is the number which you need, because that tells you that this is the most current version of the TV. Now the first step, we go here and we open the apps application. And now we see here we've got the developer mode. And here you see we can select on, and then we have to give here an IP address, normally for the host. But at the moment it doesn't let us enter this yet. So we click OK here. And now we have to switch the TV off and on again. So basically this is not what it wants. It wants a complete reboot. So in practice you have to go and hold the power button on the back of the TV. But what's important is after the reboot we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna just switch it off and unplug it and replug it, because I like the brutal way. Wait 10 or 15 seconds after the lamp has gone off. Then we plug it in again. Then we wait for it to start. We see it's now restarting completely. Now we again go into apps. And we see it says develop mode. And now if we want to enter the IP address, we have to wait for it to start up, of course. Then we go in here once again and we repeat the well-known trick, like so. And now you see we can go here, we can again push this button and we can enter an IP address step by step for the workstation. And it's very important that you enter the configuration here, because only then the workstation will be able to connect to the PC. And with that, I'm very thankful for your attention, as always, and I hope to see you back soon. And of course, good luck with your .NET development.